hanging out with NFL superstar Justin Jefferson, joining us on behalf of Visa. We'll get to that in just a second. But first, we're playing What's in the Tarot Cards. It's a tarot card reading. I lay three cards down, face down. You tap whichever one you want. We flip it over. It gives us a question to ask. So what do you got first?
Let's go with the middle one.
All right, he goes with the middle. It's interesting to see if he stays consistent. Oh, he gets the sun, which is positivity and fun. I'm good. I was going to pull this one anyway, so I got to ask, all right? The gritty. Do you have to do, like, is the gritty like your WWE finisher? Like, you have to do it, or can you ever vary out?
I feel like, you know, especially with the gritty going on for, what, 5 years now, 6 years, I feel like it's just my signature. You know, I guess you can call it my finisher or my special move, whatever you want to call it. But I venture off a little bit. I'll do something different here and there. But I feel like, you know, especially the first touchdown of the game, got to go gritty.
Now, when you watch other people do the gritty, are you like, no, that's a terrible one? Come on, be real.
It depends if they can do it bad or good. The bad ones, I definitely say they do it bad. But the good ones, I give them, you know, I give them their flowers, and you know what I'm saying? I tell them how good they do.
All I can imagine now is in Vikings locker room, you're like, come here, let me show you. Especially you guys.
I do it so much, they already know it. So I don't even have to teach them now.
That's amazing. All right, we're going to lay three more out. We'll see which one he picks. He went middle last time.
I did go middle. Let's go this one.
He goes left, all right?
Let's
so
go
we're
this
all
one.
over
This one.
Oh, this is the lovers. So we've got the lovers on that.
I got some good cards.
Love and relationships. All right, let's talk about wide receiver relationships, okay? Because I think it's interesting. There's like a tight end you, there's a pass rushers you.
Receiver
you obviously, what are receivers doing to help each other?
So, we do a lot. I mean, first of all, we always call it the divas. We always call it the drama queens. So, I mean, especially in the off season, we're always working together. We always, you know, I feel like form like a group together where we all just work out together. We all want to create that bond, and we all want to get each other better. So, you know, just being friends with, you know, Jamar Chase and, you know, just different guys throughout the league. There's so many different receivers that we have. So just, you know, teaming up with them and working out with them in the off season, and just, you know, keep in touch throughout the season as well. It always will have that bond, and us receivers got to stick together always.
I mean, that you and Jamar, obviously, like, you got history, right?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
What do you learn from him?
Oh, I mean, just being at LSU together, every day was a competition. Every day was us just trying to outdo one another. Who's going to make the better one hand? Who's going to have the better routes?
I mean, who does? Who makes the better one hand? Come on, like, I got one ball throwing it up too high. Which one of you guys is getting it?
I think I'm getting it. Of course, I'm gonna say me.
That's
of
fair.
course.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. All right, we'll deal three more out. See where he goes this time.
I mean, you got to, man. Come on.
He's run the whole spread. So now we go to the right. And right. Oh, I'm glad we got this one. We got Justice. Now we get to ask you a tough one.
Oh Lord.
Do the Chiefs get all the calls?
They get some calls. They get some calls. You know, I ain't gonna say they're cheating. I'm not gonna say, you know, they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing, but. I definitely feel some calls either go uncalled or some things get called that shouldn't be called. So,
so let's have a real moment about superstars, right? Because like, walk me through your first year. You're a rookie. You're in the NFL. Versus now, like even for you, when guys are grabbing and guys are clinging to you, do you feel like now that you've got the reputation you have that maybe you're officiated a little differently?
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
You said that really politically.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. I mean, just, you know, as a rookie coming into the league. I feel like you kind of have to gain that respect, and just some calls, you know, especially if you're going against a vet corner, you know, some calls won't get called. But especially this year, if you look back at the games, I've pretty much got called for a holding every single game or a PI every single game. So I guess you can say, you know, it goes hand in hand.
I'm not saying, like, I just think that there is a level of refs when they start to get like a human, right? They're human beings, right?
For sure.
So once an official doing his job knows that you're great and you know that they're doing a fair, just job, like we see these conversations on the sidelines and fans start screaming, "Oh, it must be favoritism." How much of that though is just like a real conversation between two pros?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they miss as well. So I mean, it can go both ways. You know, there's definitely some stuff that they call, and you know, there's stuff that, you know, they make sure that they call, but, you know, some stuff goes unseen, and some stuff, you know, we have to communicate on the sidelines like, hey, you didn't see that, or, you know, they did this, or, you know, stuff like that. But
I love how politely you said that. Excuse me, sir. I think you missed that call. I'm sure that's exactly what it feels like. I got three more out. Pick one for me. What do you got?
I'm going to go middle again.
He goes middle again. And this time we get the Wheel of Fortune,
Lord.
which is luck and destiny. All right.
Oh, Lord.
I think destiny, we talk about your greatness in the league. This year we're watching Saquon's greatness in the league.
Yeah.
And all I keep thinking about is like only quarterbacks get an MVP. What's it going to take for a non-quarterback to win an MVP? It hasn't happened since 2012 with Adrian Peterson.
That's crazy, which is crazy. And to think about the yards, the stats that Saquon had this year, I mean, he's definitely up there. He's definitely in that MVP conversation. But when you have guys like Patrick Mahomes, you have guys like Lamar Jackson, guys like Josh Allen, playing a position that's pretty much the most difficult position on the field, they get paid the highest. So it's kind of hard to win that MVP battle over those type of guys when they're carrying their team to a Super Bowl and just doing stuff that, no other quarterback in the league is doing. So it's definitely difficult. I was definitely in those conversations,
Rightfully so.
2 years ago with my Offensive Player of the Year. So it's definitely difficult. And, of course, being in my position, you want to win the MVP and you want to be in those conversations, but the chances of it happening is very slim.
I'm going to cheat now because I just want to ask you a question, and I want to ask you a question about chaos, which means I got to get to the tower. Okay? That's what I can do. I'm dealing with cards. I get to cheat. All right. JJ yesterday said he just wants a fair shot to compete at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
You had Sam Darnold this year. We're all trying to figure out outside the building
For sure.
what's the future of the quarterback position look like
For
for
sure.
the Vikings. What do you want the future of the quarterback position to look like?
Yeah, I mean, JJ definitely is. I feel like he's definitely going to get his shot and get his opportunity to do something and see where it goes. Just seeing how he was performing before he got injured, it was definitely looking, pretty good. And you have to give your first round pick an opportunity. That's a must. And that just goes with practice, being in training camp, being in OTAs. That position battle is going to happen, regardless. But having Sam being in there the whole season, this past year, having 14 wins, bringing us to the playoffs, that just doesn't happen overnight. He just doesn't just get a quarterback off the couch and he can just come and win 14 games for you. So, you definitely have to keep that in the back of your mind also. And, I mean, I feel like, we're going to bring Sam back. I'm not sure, though, so don't take my words for it. But, I mean, I think, it'll be good to have him back and to build and to see where it goes. But I definitely think JJ is going to have his opportunity. And, I don't know.
I don't know what you're better at. Answer that question perfectly or run routes. I'm not sure. All right, you're joining us with Visa. Tell everybody what you're up to with them.
Oh, yeah, man. Joining with Visa is definitely an honor. It's a blessing to have that partnership. And our goal right now is just to block and protect the security and the fraud of what's going on. There's a lot of fraud and mishaps going on. So the security and the protection that they're surrounding everybody is wonderful, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Man, we're glad you were a part of this. Thanks for hanging out,
Thank you,
brother.
I appreciate you. Of course.